In an old town, there lived a priest named Sasore, poor but faithful. He fed every head that called for him and forgot the one head that was his own. And so he went to seek divination. The old owl read the Odu, then looked up and spoke a hard truth. Before you feed another king's head, feed your own. A strong Uri opens the road that carries you home and leads you to a good place. So at the next dawn, Sasori sat with his own head first, coconut in his hands, a prayer on his breath. Cool water over his own crown, he fed the Ori, and by his own head he fed his destiny. But Alewi the king took that same water for himself, his head fed first, always, by every priest in the land. For Sasore was still with his own Ori. Only then did he rise and hurry, late, to the palace gate. Why do you keep me waiting? The king's eyes were hard, and Sasore gave him nothing but the plain truth. Then let us see where your head will take you. They laid him in a plain wooden box and nailed it shut. And they cast him into the river. Let your head carry you now. The water took him and carried him away, as the king held his belly and laughed. For 8 days the river carried him, past reeds, past stones, past towns that never once looked twice. Downriver, a great town had no king, so all its head Babalao gathered as one and asked who would rule. The oracle spoke. Your king comes as a stranger by this river on the 8th day. So they watched and waited. Then a box drifted to the very edge. Some cried out and turned to run, for a coffin is no gift. They opened it, and there he lay, alive. The poor priest the river had carried straight to their feet. They carried him home, fed him, and divined again. The oracle did not waver. This stranger, they said, is your king. So they crowned him. Beneath the beaten Ade his face lay hidden, as kings from every town came to bow to him. And among them came Elowi, the wicked king, bowing his head before a face that he could not see. The veiled king asked him softly, do you know me? Then he lifted the beads, and Elowi looked up into the face of the very priest he had cast into the river. Feed your own head first. It knows the road it walks and will lead you exactly where you're meant to be.